for the quest of their knowledge. They want to know more about Rotary and they want to know more about the subject which Mr. Rehan Allahwala is going to test today. Then we also have a former member of our club, Mr. Masood Akbar. We welcome him also. Now, the secretary of our club is proceeding, has gone on 1 month's leave to Dubai, and the joint secretary couldn't come because he had some problem in his factory. So I am making the announcement on behalf of the club. The most important thing is this: we need the names of the 2 volunteers who could be nominated on behalf of the club to be trained to supervise the polio vaccination program in Karachi city. Every club has to nominate 2 people, and they will be trained by the United Nations team here as to how this is to be conducted, and they will be supervising and they will have the power to go make the spot checks and see whether the polio program is being conducted or not. So I would request, Mr. Aziz Gaman called me yesterday, this morning. He is the chair, national chair of Polio Plus Committee. That the names of these 2 members of our club are required. Those who would like to volunteer themselves, kindly register their names with me. I'll be grateful.
I will propose names of Faisal Gulzar and Mr. Tariq. They are young Rotarians, and you can.
Mr. Faisal Gulzar and
Mr. Tariq.
Mr.
Tariq Rahman.
Mr. Tariq Rahman. Right. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you. Now we proceed further and we request Dr. Salim, our past president, to kindly introduce the chief guest.
You have announcement to make about the district conference voting delegate.
Yes, that we will decide in our board meeting. No?
We do not have the board of directors meeting.
Right, okay. We have also a decision pending with us, which we have received only 3 days ago from the district governor. We have to nominate a person who will be our representative and will cast the vote on our behalf.
Voting delegate.
Rotary delegate. So there will be 2 people. One is the delegate and one is his alternate. Whom you would like to be
I
nominated?
propose the name of Jalal Ansari.
Jalal Ansari can't be because he is a district candidate for district governorship.
Should be the
No, no.
president and the delegate.
He will do.
I would request sir, Mr. Ismail Khan should be given this opportunity. He is the incoming secretary of the club, and I would definitely like him.
And the president-elect.
And the president-elect, both of them. Alternate. President-elect is the main candidate, and Ismail Khan is the alternate. Approved, sir? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Jalal Ansari, for reminding me. Thank you, sir. Now I request Jalal Salim sir to guide us.
Assalamu alaikum. It's a big honor and privilege to introduce our young guest, Mr. Rehan Allahwala. He is a very innovative, energetic and dynamic as far as internet and Facebook is concerned. So I will let him speak for himself, and let's give a big welcome to our speaker, Mr. Rehan Allahwala.
Thank you for letting me be here, Ji. It's an honor to be among all of you distinguished people. I'm not necessarily a person who attends the Rotary as much as I would like to. However, this is my second time I'm speaking at Rotary, and again, thank you for letting me have the opportunity. So earlier, Iqbal was asking what I do and what do I teach. It's become a little difficult because over the years, I have had to teach many things. I had to teach people how to use email. I had to teach people how to use simple keyboards. In 1987, and this is when I started to actually teach. Whenever you want to do something which has never been done before, it has to be taught to people before they can actually start using it. And nowadays, I've chosen my day job as to be the last part, which is trying to create a million new businesses in 3 years, which a year has already passed. And the reason I do that, do you guys mind if I sit? I mean, is that okay? I'm having a little back problem, I apologize. So, The reason I'm doing that is because, everywhere you turn around, I tried to start working with Didi Saab, I tried to start working with Saab and Saab, and the problem which you face normally is, even if you work in education, even if you work in the health sector, everything is linked to money. And money seemed to be the problem where everything was getting stuck. So I thought, why don't I start and have a look at how we can fix the poverty issue using the technology background that I have. Now, 1 million businesses is not a small number, it's a very large number if you think about it. Though char businesses normally chala rahe hote hain, that's also difficult. However, thinking of 1 million is a large number. However, coming in from a technology background again, million is nothing. If you look at Facebook, it has 1 billion users. Now, 1 billion users means that 1 million is 1.1% of the billion. And then if you look at the problem in the world, it is 4 billion people in the world who make less than $40 a month. Now, how do you scale up where इसको scale कैसे करें कि 4 अरब लोगों को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा फायदा हो? So I thought, again, most people in our country don't know how to read and write also. They don't know even how to write their own names. That's 70% of the country. And so I bumped into a technology called video, which you just saw, and this video which you just saw was 2 minutes long. But it had a lot of information. Within 2 minutes and 10 seconds, you were able to learn a lot of things. And that is what video has been doing to us for the last 50 years. Television has been doing that for advertising and other things. So I started to create videos of everything. We even have a video of how to take off your shoes when you come to the office, how do you mark attendance, how do you make tea for Rehan, and everything which you can think of, there's a video. And that all started 3 years ago. It started this boy who's standing and taking photos. He started working with us 7 years ago, then he left a couple of years ago. And then he was visiting me one day, and when he visited, it was midnight, because I normally work at night time because my company is in the US. When I'm in Pakistan, I'm working at night time. So he came in and he said, there's a problem that my car tire punctured. So it's midnight, what can we do? So I called 2 of the boys in the office and said, "Aapko tire ka puncture lagana aata hai?" And they said, "No, we don't know how to fix a flat tire." I asked them, if you could try to make the tire, can you give it an attempt? आप try कर सकते हैं fix करने की, नहीं हमने कभी जिंदगी में नहीं change किया, so we don't think we can do it. And when that happened, I asked them to go back to their computers and go to YouTube and search how to fix a tire, and then they came back in 15 minutes and then they said, yes, now we can try to fix a tire. What changed in 15 minutes was the knowledge of seeing how it was done. They never did it still, but the only difference would happen when there was 3 videos which showed how to do it. So that gave me an idea of we can maybe start making more videos on other subjects in our own company and start teaching people that way. Now, based on a technology background, again, we had a big boom a few years ago. Before this government, there was a big boom in IT industry. People used to leave very quickly. People would come in, get trained, in 4 months to 6 months, they would leave to another better offer and a better offer, and then eventually leave outside Pakistan to make a better living. You can't compete on that. That was my biggest challenge for the last 20 years that I have been training. I have trained over 2,000 people in my life. Come in, they go, they come in and they go. I've never been to school to study formally, so I really didn't know what to do, how to fix the retention issue. And the reason that the way I was learning everything was through mentors. So I would select a person, I would go to him and say, no, this is my problem. But I could still not solve the issue. So we started retaining all the knowledge of the company inside videos, and we were teaching whenever a new person comes in, we started teaching them. And now, as I said, when a person joins in our company, day 1, he has to watch 400 videos. That's a lot of videos. But each video is just 30 seconds to a minute long. And that takes anywhere from 4 hours to 6 hours to learn everything that has to happen in the company regarding everything. Even where the garbage boxes are sitting, there's a video on that. Because when you watch that, you know exactly where the garbage box is and you won't make any mistakes. And making less mistakes means better productivity. better organizational structure, and better, less middle management. Because the middle management is normally getting things done. So, for example, if somebody is running a printing press, all that knowledge can go on a video. A year ago, we had a training session in our office, and everybody was asked to write your life's goal. And I, not knowing what it was, I wrote, eliminate poverty somehow. And from that, before that, I was working with entrepreneurship. I was trying to, at our Jamiat's office, trying to meet up, bring a lot of entrepreneurs, excite them, see how we can use more technology to empower themselves. But things were moving slow. And finally, we were helping like barbecue tonight. We are working with them to make 8,000 barbecue nights in the world. And if there can be 45,000 McDonald's, why can't there be 8,000 barbecue nights in the world? Why can't there be a fire above house 1,000 times? The thing is that it all starts with a thought. And a lot of people say, who is the biggest person in English history, recent history? A lot of people call Shakespeare, even though he didn't conquer anything, but he started giving out a different idea of different things. So I'm here to tell you another way of doing whatever you guys are doing in a different way. And whatever I have learned, I'm here to share that with you. And I would love questions. So I'll play another video which will show how we are producing the next million businesses, which we think we will be able to manage, how we think we can do it. But as I said earlier, I have not been to school. There's nobody in the world who has done this before. So the only way I'll be able to learn is from your feedback. If you tell me, because you guys have seen it, done this and done that. If you can mentor us, if you can tell us this is the mistake you guys are doing, we will definitely listen to you and learn from you and try to implement that in our processes so that we can learn. And at the end of the day, this country becomes a wealthy country and the next country after that. So leveraging collaboration and technology, and leveraging the technology. How many of you have used Khan Academy or know about Khan Academy? Anybody? 1, 2, yeah, 3. So Khan Academy is a website which has taught 350 million people in the last 3.5 years. 350 million people is double the size of Pakistan. And then the faculty of that university is 1. That's it. So one person has taught 350 million people through video. That's all it is. You don't need a lot of people because YouTube is there serving you to play the video over and over. They don't charge you anything for that. So that is what leveraging is. We want to use technology to empower ourselves. Now, you might know that there are 140 million mobile phones in this country. Right? That means that almost 70% or 80% of the country has a mobile phone. And the rest of them also have an access to the mobile phone through bhai, behan, cousin, whoever. So the penetration of the internet the mobile phone has reached more than the newspaper, more than television, more than any other medium in the world. And if I request you to send out an SMS right now, how many of you know how to send an SMS? I think majority already know how to send an SMS. And जो नए स्कूल भी नहीं गए होते हैं वो भी आराम से SMS कर सकते हैं. So we have started a school system on SMS also. So people can send one SMS or one rupee and that's it, and they can start receiving on a daily basis English classes, maths classes, science classes. So before I go further, I'd like to play that other video regarding the 1MS introduction. Now I really don't believe in giving anything for free. The only thing I can give free is knowledge. And that is what I believe in giving. And so the goal is to have 1 million businesses, each able to start with $100 only, and each has to produce $300 a month. That is nobody has asked me to do this, nobody is funding to do this, and nobody is enforcing this on me, but I'm doing it on my own self. And this is how we think.